Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbes DVD Live is taking over.
When Slippin' came out, I think that was like one of the first songs I heard from him that was like, I know you now. I seen Get At Me, dog. I seen the turned up. I seen the hype person, but now I feel like I know you. Where were you at in your life when that record came out?
That was like, I was on a high that is unbelievable, because I saw someone come from nothing and believed no matter what nobody told him, he still strived. He had his drug problem at the time. It wasn't as bad. And to see, I mean, I was in the video, and he was like, no one else could be in this video but Tashera. And I mean, it actually made me kind of feel a little emotional. I had to get myself together, because it's like, it's just sad.
When was it ever a point where you blamed other people, where you was like, y'all see him killing himself and y'all not helping me help him? You got the record label pushing him to go in the studio. You got him doing these tours. You got him making public appearances, and you can visibly see that he's not right. Was it a point where you said, why y'all motherfuckers won't help me, man? Why y'all not helping me?
You know what? I can't really say 100%. Like, you know what? Because the Rough Riders, they came in and they really helped. They didn't have a clue, because X, you can't really tell. I mean, the way you can't tell. Like, even now, I don't think people could actually, maybe more now, but you could never really tell. So they came along on board. They heard that he was the hottest thing in Yonkers, and they wanted to sign him. In the beginning, they couldn't find him. They had important things that they set up for him, and they couldn't understand why they couldn't find him. So I had to finally, because I used to go in buildings, you know, go in crack houses. I mean, I totally was out of my zone to get him out, so that way they won't find out his secret. And because they weren't from Yonkers, and it got to a point where I had to tell them, because they thought he wasn't serious. And when they came on board, they did everything they could to help him. And it was, to me, it was really the people that X hired after that. Because the record labels, we didn't really want them to know 100% because we didn't want them to drop them. So me and the Rough Riders did work hard. I can't even front. But it was like the other people that he hired and brought on, because then and it was like, it kind of, sometimes I felt like we kind of enabled it though, because it was like we didn't tell them what we were really dealing with. We were like a little secret cult, like, just make sure he don't do this. We, like, you know, we always bounced off each other. And X was only getting worse. So sometimes that's why I felt like kind of like it was kind of my fault sometimes. But we didn't
still
know.
blame yourself.
Kind of sometimes, you know, because I'm like, maybe if we nipped it in the bud in the beginning. But you know what? I really had to come to a place where I was just like, Tashera, there's nothing. You didn't know anything. You know, you didn't know better. You just loved them. And that's why when I listen to Slippin', it does make me kind of emotional, because it's like, I know that he was not the best, but, you know, I love them unconditionally. I think that's what love is about. And I felt like he loved me as best as he could.
That he knew how.
That he knew how to, yeah. So it's like, and that's why it was hard for me to write this book, because I wanted people to understand that I just know there's a lot of women out there like me that can relate, and I'm just trying to help.
So it's more of an educational book.
It really is.
So you have people who write the books. You have Superhead wrote the book. You have these tell-all books. You have Nas' baby mother wrote a book. Were you afraid that you might get put in some of them categories and people going to say, oh, here it is, you kicking the nigga while he down?
Yeah.
Is that why you were so apprehensive?
That's exactly why I didn't want to do it, because I did not want to be in that category. And I'm going to tell you now, like, when you read the book, trust me, there's a lot of celebrities that X slept with, a lot of stuff that I could have put out there. I didn't do that, because that's not what this book is about. This is a self-educational book to let you know that it's not over just because. Like, unfortunately, I have to put my business out there, because this is where I come from. This is how I learned.
Is this your release? Is your finally?
It's my release. It's my release. It is.
So how do you feel like? Because I'm in the same industry. I heard all the same stories. I know you know more than me, but I heard some crazy stories. Yeah. How do you feel when you see XYZ and you know he might have had dealings with her and you're his wife, and she looks in your face like, hi, how do you feel?
You know what? It makes it definitely gives me this angry feeling, because it's like women are, I feel like we should stick together. You know this man is married, but how do you sleep with him and look in my face? Like, I'm just not that kind of woman. So it made me start looking at the industry and women a lot different. Like, I feel like a lot of women and men, they sell their soul for nothing. You know, because that's not right. Like, you know that when you sleep with a married man or somebody that's in a relationship, that's going to come back to you. So why are you doing that? And it does make me feel so, and it makes me look at, but you know what though, to be honest with you, a lot of women that I know slept with him, I still, give them a hug when I see them, because it's like, you know what, I'm going to let God deal with y'all. Like, that's not my
So you never,
job.
listen, this is what I want to know. You calm, you humble. Is it ever a time where you kick them fucking stilettos off and them shoes off? It's like, I'm fucking somebody up.
I'm not even going to sit there and lie. You know what, the only reason, no, I came close. No, wait, it's in the book, yeah. But you know what? I wasn't, when he got to that point, he was so good. See, when you got money, you could hide anything. So when we were rich, he hid it very well. But before we got married, I caught him a couple of times where I almost had to run up on a girl a couple of times. And, but as I got older, I tried to humble myself, because I was just like, because what he used to do was, I would go run up on him, catch him straight into action and say, I don't fuck with you like that. This is my wifey, like, so I was like, you know what?
He was Tommy and Belly.
He was straight Tommy and Belly. That is so real. I knew he was gonna ace that role.
Yeah.
So I was just like, after a while, I just was like, you know what? If y'all want to waste your time and mess with a man that he's always putting me in his songs, he's telling you he's married, I can't chase every girl I think might sleep with him. You know what I mean? I got kids to raise. I got a life I'm trying to,
If you had to sum it up, give them the name of the book one more again.
Oh, You Think You Know, But You Have No Idea.
And it's slated to come out
November 4th.
Oh, shit.
Nobel.
Black and Nobel, yeah.
Black and Nobel is the official distributors.
Okay.
I'm going Tashera Simmons tour, which I'm going on. I'm having this big launch party at Katra, November 4th.
I'll be there.
Please do.
Well, our event is the next day.
Oh, so I need to come back and show some love to yours then.
The event is the next day. So, what You Think You Know But You Have No Idea will be out November 4th. Where could they get it at?
They can get it at Amazon, Kindle, Target, anywhere where they sell books. My book will be there by Mo Better Publishing, which is MBP Publications.
Are you doing a book? You doing a tour of book signings?
Yes, I'm doing a book tour.
Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll keep them up to date. Me and you are in contact.
Yes,
so we'll keep them up to date on ForbesDVD.com. We'll have you come back, or we definitely gonna come out to where you're out. But I wanted to ask you a tough question. When you look at DMX, is he a success story or a horror story? Because we see the person that come from nothing, where people might see the success. He did these movies. He's with Jet Li, Aaliyah, all this shit. And now we see the person who gets arrested a lot, who keeps driving, who shouldn't drive, who... is he a success story or horror story in your opinion?
In my opinion, he is a success story that turned into a horror story.
Wow.
Seriously.
And when's the last time y'all spoke?
You know what? We spoke 2 weeks ago. Actually, we haven't in a while, but... He's so, with that drug comes a lot of manipulation. He hasn't been doing what he's supposed to do with his children in years. And he heard about the book coming out, and he called me, and he said, oh, I heard you're coming out with a book. Congratulations. I hope you're not putting nothing out there. And I just listened, to be honest with you, because I knew that he was only calling because he was concerned about what I was going to say. And I said, what's up with the money for the kids? You haven't sent me no money. And he was basically ignored that. So,
is he broke now?
No, he is not broke, and I need to put that out there because some people say, well, he's not making any money. DMX gets $20,000 every show. Still to this day, he does it 2 to 3 times a month. All I'm asking for, a couple of thousand, if that. I just want you to $100 something. Last time he gave me money was $1,000. It was like 6 months ago. Like, what am I gonna do with 4 kids? With $1,000.
He said he's in arrears, what, $1 million or something like that?
Yes, and trust me, he's in arrears of more than that because he owes the IRS. He has a lot of lawsuits, but still he's making that money and it's not coming straight to him. There's ways to finagle it and everything. He's still living okay. I mean, I don't want to, you know, but
yeah,
you know, but you can still take care of your children. That's my whole thing. And I'm not trying to be hard. I'm very fair, but I'm like, can you give me something? Can you help me out with Halloween? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's nothing. And it's sad, you know, because me and him, he was never like that. He was a very giving person, always. And he went on Dr. Phil, I heard, and said all his kids is well taken care of. And it made me feel like, oh, so you're very aware that you should be taking care of your kids, but you get on TV and you lie, so.
So when he said that, what was he saying, that the mothers take care of them, or was he saying he?
Well, you know what? Dr. Phil asked him, you know, how do you take care of all your kids, and you know, are you supporting them? And he said, yeah, my kids are very well taken care of, all of them. And I was like, really? And I, you know, when he asked me, when he called me, I said that I found that really funny. And he's like, what's so funny? You know, he likes to dodge stuff, so.
All right, we're here with Tashera Simmons. The book will be out November 4th. I think that's important. You can get it on everything. Same way you going to buy motherfucking Grand Theft Auto. You bum ass niggas.
Yes.
You can get the fucking book.
Get the book. Support.
Did you do an audiobook?
No, but I'm thinking about doing that because I could tell a hell of a story.
Yeah, you did. I think the way we opened the interview like you opened the book, that's beautiful. The title reads, Tashera Simmons talked about how DMX shot his manager.
Crazy.
Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Do you have the book cover? Is that out?
It is. It is. It's actually on pre-order on Amazon.
Okay.
I forgot to bring in the book today.
Yeah. Well, because what I want to do, I want to actually put it in the footage. When I put the first part of the interview out, and then what I'll do, I'll put
I can email it to you though, because I have it. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it is. We're not going anywhere. You in a rush? We're not going anywhere yet.
No.
We're here till 9 o'clock. So we got like another half hour. What we're gonna do? I want to open the phone lines. I want to take some callers.
I'd love to do that.
If y'all want to call in, y'all want to talk to her, she's here. If y'all don't want to talk to her, or if y'all don't want to call in because y'all shy, y'all scared of me. I know y'all scared of me sometimes.
Yeah.
Then we gonna do whatever. But we gonna get into some more music. What do you want to hear? What do you listen to?